Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Ryan back with another reaction video, and today we are going to be reacting to Sleep Token High Water. Now this is, by the looks of things, off the same album as Atlantic and the song I literally reacted to in my last video, as well as Missing Limbs. So I've started kind of digging deeper into their songs, so not the songs that come up first and the most popular ones, but the songs that are, you know, back a little bit, just sort of taking a backwards journey now from the most recent backwards, and eventually I'll get to the first album or whatever. So this song, however, I say it's not popular, but this has got like 1.2 million views, so I think to say this is unpopular would be very... I'll probably get crucified. So yeah, I'm gonna jump right into this one. As I always say, and as I said in my last reaction video, I never know what to expect with Sleep Token. Every song I've heard off this album has been very chill or very atmospheric, so I might be expecting a similar thing to that. But lots of beautiful falsetto notes from Vessel, some drumming at some point from Two, which just blows my mind, and just loads of reverbs and stuff. Basically, let's give it a go.
All the time being,
more synthy, okay?
I will still avoid my own questions, and we both bury that history deep. But you know, I can hold my breath forever.
That synth is really nice as well. I've noticed that synth being used in a few of their songs, that particular sound, so I wonder if they have the same kind of synth sounds in a lot of their songs. I'm going to have to pay close attention to that next time.
You are still a perfect reminder of what all of these scars on my arms are for. If I can hold myself together, and I show myself on sacred paper, waiting on some holy favor, basking in the solace of regret.
I like that he's utilising his tone in this one. Like I always say about his falsetto, but this is really kind of going on the weirdness, in a good way obviously, the weirdness of his voice and the unique kind of sound he has, and it's really showing, and it's got more of a depthy kind of delivery, which just once again supports the dynamics of his voice. I like this because it sounds simple, and to be fair, it is somewhat simple, like the actual drums and the contents of what's happening, but as always with drumming, things sound a lot easier than what they actually are. So those stick rim shots or whatever, obviously yeah, two hands fine, whatever, but the bass note, or like the kick drum notes that are coming in aren't on like the 1 and the 3, or like, you know, whatever time signature this is in. They're very kind of syncopated. I'm not paying close attention to whether they're on the ands or the e's or the whatever, but if you were to go and play that right now or try and play that, you'd be like, or like your foot wouldn't be like 100% in time. So unless you're a really good drummer. There we go with the hi-hat stuff. there's that vocoder harmony as well, like the lead vocal and the harmony. I love it every time I hear that. It's just so beautiful the way he sings it.
And I told myself my sacred neighbor, waiting on some holy flavor, basking in the solace of regret. And it seems my help is your high water. Wash me clean again before
I love how that's literally like bum 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 bum. Like he's literally doing like an ascending thing with the scale. It's literally going from note 1 all the way up to note whatever the fuck. So that's really cool. And also it's kind of got a catchiness to it, like the dun 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 dun. Like, you know, it's very repetitive, which does create, you know, like it resonates with the listener, because people can easily adapt to a melody and they can remember it in their heads, and that's why songs like this are so catchy, because it's psychological stuff. Let's go. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice note. Because it goes really soft, but he's got like a really like vocal fry, sort of like really sort of like sound, like in one of his voice there, his vocal parts just there. That was nice.
I will admit my defeat again. I will accept that I can't pretend.
Even that, like, what I like about that is we all know Vessel can sing in key, he can sing this, that and the other, his vocal runs are absolutely nuts, but the way he sung that almost wasn't perfect, and that's a good thing because it works with the emotiveness of what he's singing. So it's almost like a kind of hurt, like not quite hurt, but like the vibe I'm getting from this is like, I can't describe it, but it matches, like it's got that bit at the end of the voice where it's sort of cracked up a little bit, which is why I said it wasn't perfect. But yeah, it sounds really, really good. And to be honest, whenever I listen to a song, I would rather hear something like that rather than hear something that's pitch perfect, because pitch perfect sometimes sounds robotic. I think you need that human element in there, and although it is pitch perfect in a sense, it's raw, it's emotive, it's, you know, it's got feeling in the way he's singing it and the way he's delivering it, and the way he's almost like he's talking it as well as just singing it. You know, he's like expressing rather than just singing notes. So
We will ever be together.
like even that one just there, like it started off probably about 60%, 70% of power, like, you know, not a lot of power, but like a good amount of presence in his voice, and as it got to that last bit, it went really breathy and like it was releasing essentially. And it's just, whenever I hear vocals like that, I'm just gonna shut up and listen. Let's go. Oh my god. This is the advantage, voice crack. This is the advantage of having two as a drummer, because some of the stuff he does is just so mental. Like the drum rhythms, it's not like I say standard like boom ba boom ba boom ba, like, or boom 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 ba boom 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 boom. Like literally, he's got like such independence on the drum kit, and like being able to sync up the instruments to that, or whichever way they write. He might write around guitars, but it's just everything is so syncopated and so different and so like difficult in a sense. I mean, it's not difficult, but it's not standard stuff. It's like you listen to it and you're like, oh my god, that's a rhythm I've not heard before, or I rarely hear in some cases. It's pleasing on the ear because it's different, and I think that's why this band has succeeded so well. 100%. that vocal, it was just in the background, it just sounded really like dissonant, like just sounded like it didn't fit, and that makes it fit. Like the songwriting these guys have is fantastic, because it's like they understand the music, they understand the vibe and the emotion, everything together, and they know that, okay, usually 9 times out, or 99 times out of 100, if you do a vocal like that in a song, it's going to sound really shit. But like they know that with the sound they've got going on and this, that and the other, like they can do that and it will sound amazing. It's just basically what I'm trying to say, guys, is Sleep Token just do what the fuck they want and it sounds good. Ambient falsettos in the background there, you might not be able to hear it, but I can hear it. Let's go, it sounds amazing. This is the kind of thing, so basically, obviously I mix my own stuff now, but there was a time where I didn't, and one of the songs I released, it's called You, if you want to check it out. It's a good song, probably one of my favourite songs I've ever done. But the guy who mixed it, basically he said, like, there's a lot of stuff in this mix that you would not even know that's there, but if they weren't there, you'd miss them. And it's the same kind of thing with this. Shout out to Stephen Euster, by the way, my boy. No, but this, like the falsetto, is very fine with the pads and everything. It's so down, like low in the mix, you can rarely, like barely hear it, is what I meant to say. And it's like, but it adds so much. It's so important to have that there because it just fits the vibe. And if it wasn't there, it wouldn't have as much of a delivery to it in a sense of vibe or whatever. So yeah, really, really good. Sample though, that mix is nuts, and the drums, the instrumentation, the production, fantastic. How it just cuts like that as well, that's nuts. But yeah, guys, honestly, thank you so much for listening / watching my reaction video to High Water by Sleep Token. So glad, or I'm so glad to be back on the Sleep Token run, if you'd like. And honestly, guys, like I said, leave me suggestions. I said this in the last video, I'll say it in this one. Leave me suggestions of songs to listen to, because I absolutely love listening to Sleep Token, and it's absolutely been a pleasure so far. So yeah, I think I have said everything I need to say about this song in the video, but to conclude, everything is on point, everything's awesome. 2 is a monster, Vessel is a monster, Sleep Token, anyone else involved in the recording process. From my knowledge, I think it's just 2 and Vessel that do the studio stuff. I think the other guys mainly do, I think maybe they do write some of the guitar parts and whatnot, but I think they're usually live, or I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, really, really good. Everyone in that band is nuts, and the music they produce is so unique and so emotive at the same time. So, right, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.